Mariani here for Astor Auctioneer's Great Texas Mopar Horde Sales Event with item number 26. This is a 1956 Chrysler Windsor. Looks to be an original paint car. Now we've got to remember that 1956 was the first year for Virgil Exner's forward look with the pancake style hood and tail fins. But under the hood, when you say Windsor, you're talking polyhead V8. Now this is a 331 cubic inch engine similar to the Firepower Hemi, but to cut costs a little bit, Chrysler came up with the polyspherical heads, which again are in effect here. Now this one is a 4-barrel carburetor equipped one. The base car had a 2-barrel, and this has 250 horsepower, which is going to come back to us in a moment in a very cool way. This one does have factory heater, no air conditioning on this one, but I do see power brakes and power steering. This of course will have the center plane drum brakes all the way around. But let's break out the magnet on the fender. And by the way, that grille is beautiful. The chrome is pretty decent. No real pitting. Bumper's nice. The deflectors here are present. The magnet sticks down low. I dare say this is an original paint car. We call these survivors. The door looks real nice down low. No pitting, no rust, no repairs. Again, the faded green paint. Let's look inside, where we see, typical, decay on the seat, no big deal. Push button transmission. This is the Power Flight automatic, 2 buttons. Instrument panel looks really, really good. Suicide knob on the wheel here, illegal in some states, but really quite useful in the city for a car of this size. Let's go to the back door and open that up and see what we find for the interior here. Okay, that's locked, but down low, we do see a little bit of rust here. Again, I'd rather see rust like that than somebody's ham-fisted efforts at patching it up with plastic. This is original rust, as they say. So if you're going to buy this car, you know exactly what you're dealing with. You can fix that at your way. Rear wheel openings are nice. Again, down low, yeah, the usual rust coming through. But again, this is an original paint car. And it's nice and solid with the exception of this area here, and they do sell patch panels for that. Now this is interesting. This here, the 250, this is actually the designation for the 4-barrel version of the 331 engine, which made 250 horsepower. To my knowledge, this is the first time that Chrysler actually identified horsepower on the outside of a car with a metal emblem. Okay, in the trunk, by the way, the taillights are nice. The bumper's sweet, and yes, first year for fins in Chrysler right here, 1956. I hate to say it, it is a 4-door, maybe not the most desirable body style, but a lot of bars and people will sometimes buy these cars, cut the tail off, use these fins, and put a couch in the middle. Not saying, just saying. Okay, here is the trunk. What do we have in here? Okay, can't open that. Anyway, I would assume that the trunk is pretty solid, to be continued with the quarter panel condition. I would imagine it's pretty decent. Over here, yeah, we do see the original paint, and yes, the same kind of rust through here. And again, I'd rather see that than putty and filler, because you never know what's really hiding behind that. Back seat area, let's open that up. And again, we have the tattered remains of the original seat, but that's okay. The door panels, the vertical surfaces, are very nice, so no need to find those, just clean them up and reuse them. So that's the story of this 1956 Chrysler Windsor, item number 26. Not a bad car. You could either part it out, get it running again, but that's up to you. Bid away.